Hey everyone, it's Strange Michael. I hope you're doing well today. I have a review here for a film that I've heard about many a times on the internet, whether it be YouTube, Reddit, comment sections, posts on Facebook, horror groups on Facebook back in the day when I still did Facebook. I saw it everywhere. It was always recommended as a supposed hidden gem of the horror genre, especially back in the 80s. It's kind of an apocalypse film. It's kind of a post-apocalyptic movie mostly, and it's kind of a zombie flick too, but kind of not. It's got a little sci-fi in there. It's kind of a sci-fi horror film too, in case you like that kind of thing. It's very clearly a lower budget horror film, and it's one that, again, everybody keeps telling me to watch constantly. I finally took the advice and watched it because I saw it show up on Tubi, free to watch. And that film is the 1984 Night of the Comet. Let me tell you, I love the ambiguous, ominous title. I really love the concept for this film I'm about to get into, but I do not like this movie. Let me make it very clear. Let me say it again for those in the back row. I do not like Night of the Comet. Never seen it until now. Not a fan. This movie basically is this idea that there's going to be a comet flying over the Earth's atmosphere, and everybody goes outside, of course, with like eclipse glasses and stuff, I guess, to go watch this thing. And if you happen to be outside looking up at that comet, it's almost like a Left Behind movie. Your clothes just collapse to the ground, you vanish. You're dead. You're dead, right? Super cool idea. This idea has been done a billion times. There's a Hayden Christensen, Anakin Skywalker movie out there that does it too. A lot of cool ideas out there for this kind of movie and cool ways to adapt it, to go about that concept. We follow a young lady who I believe worked at a theater. It's been a few weeks since I saw this movie, but she happened to be inside of a building, and apparently if you are inside of a building, well, you survive. But most people went outside to go look at this comet, and therefore, they dead, boy. This young lady is beautiful. She's really good in the film. I really like her. I don't remember her name. Don't remember the actress's name or the character's name for that matter, but who cares? And she finds herself in a really bad situation, because now that this comet has passed over the Earth, well, it basically kind of stays dark outside. Most of the time, it's like red. Like the sky is red and everything. And the film feels cheap. So that red tint is just like, they'll take a regular shot of like a street or something and have like the sky colored in a red color. It's very weird looking, very cheap feeling most of the time. But this young lady being caught in this now out of nowhere apocalypse that just hit, she finds herself encountering things like zombies that are super weird. I don't really like these zombies. They kind of suck. They're not like a huge Walking Dead infestation or a Night of the Living Dead situation, but they're there and they're weird, and I don't really like them. They make me uncomfortable more than anything, and I'm not really like that with zombies. I'm not a very squirmy dude when it comes to that kind of stuff, but this movie does it. It does it to me. And she also encounters some weird things like this other girl who's also a Valley Girl type, just like her. And she's really pretty. She's really funny. I like both of their bickering and bantering throughout the film as they try to bond and work together. They also encounter kind of a Mad Max style group of people sometimes. Some of those zombies are even like that. But they also have like these crazy scientists that are doing things by kidnapping kids and stuff. That's a whole other subplot I don't want to get into. And again, that's kind of the sci-fi element outside of the comet thing. The movie's concept, as I said, sounds cool. The comet idea, trying to survive with all kinds of wackos out there who've either lost their minds or they were crazy before all of this stuff happened. That stuff sounds really cool. Then seeing the actual product right in front of me, I couldn't get over it. I was not a fan of this movie at all. I think that, again, aside from the main chick and her blonde friend's performances and being fun to watch and laugh at, their jokes, their bantering and stuff, I like them. The film has this cheapo sense of almost trying to feel like a parody or like a dark comedy, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. It feels like a Guardians of the Galaxy film before it ever came out, but with a crap budget and trying to be horror sci-fi. And it's awful. I don't like it. I think it can be well shot. The directing can be cool sometimes. These girls are good. The concept is good, but the ball is fumbled nonetheless. I think it's a mess of a movie. It just has so much that it's trying to do so often, with the zombie thing over here and the Mad Max style thing over here, the apocalypse thing over here, the sci-fi elements over here, the bad scientists over here. There's so much happening that I just don't like it. I can't get into it. There's a lot of people that I love and respect on YouTube, like Rambo Raff for Life, who love this, who recommend it all the time or say that it's not so bad or whatever. I can't see somebody liking this genuinely without it being a nostalgia thing. And I don't mean that as an insult, I just mean it as the truth, to be honest. Not a fan of this at all. It's got some good music, and again, some good lines in there too, and I think good performances. But at the end of the day, I don't understand the love for this movie. It's not, for me, one of those hidden gems like Dolly Dearest or I don't know, what else do I have right here? Tourist Trap. Tourist Trap is a huge one that I love from 1979. It's not something like that. It's something that people recommend to death, and I did everything I could to pay attention to this meandering all over the place, and frankly, with so much happening, still kind of a boring movie at the end of the day. I tried to focus on every element of it, try to really dissect it in my brain. Night of the Comet is the most turn-your-brain-off movie I've ever seen since I saw the newest Transformers movie. That's how it feels, and it's sad to say that, but that's just what it comes across as to me. Anyway, Night of the Comet is not a hidden horror. I won't put it on that segment. It's not really a recommendation for me either. I think most people have heard about this movie. If you're watching this review, you're probably a fan of it, to be honest, and I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm being so negative about this thing, but I fucking hate it. Anyway, have you guys seen Night of the Comet? Do you like it? I'd love to hear all that down below, too. Do you hate it like me? Be honest. Say it down below, too. If I had to rate it on a 5-star basis, I think I would give Night of the Comet probably... It's got some good elements in it. I'd give it like a 2 out of 5 stars. It has a decent atmosphere, you know. 2 out of 5 stars sounds fair. But anyway, it's got some practical effects, too, which is kind of nice. But it barely deserves that 2 out of 5, to be honest with you. Have you seen it? What do you think about it? Let me know everything you think about it down below. God bless you guys. Have a happy Valentine's Day tomorrow if I don't talk to you. I've already reviewed My Bloody Valentine and its remake, and Valentine from, 2001 with Denise Richards, whatever year it was. I don't really have any Valentine's Day themed stuff to talk about that people actually care about, or is a hidden horror for me. So, sorry guys. Anyway, thank you all for watching, guys. God bless you all, and goodbye.